We start off tonight with correspondent Rich Edson in West Palm Beach. Good evening, Rich.
Now, good evening, Doug. And a private Christmas day for a very public president, as President Trump spends his Christmas holiday with his family at his Mar-a-Lago beach resort. The president had no public events on his schedule and even had a light day on Twitter.
My fellow Americans.
A Christmas tweet and a video message from the first couple.
At this time of year, we see the best of America and the soul of the American people.
We renew the bonds of love and goodwill between our citizens. And most importantly, we celebrate the miracle of Christmas.
A few hours earlier, President Trump claims such greetings were once admonished, and he's responsible for returning those words to public acceptability. He tweeted, quote, "People are proud to be saying Merry Christmas again. I am proud to have led the charge against the assault of our cherished and beautiful phrase, Merry Christmas." Shall we? Last evening, the president and Mrs. Trump attended religious services at the nearby Bethesda by the Sea, an Episcopal church. They married there 12 years ago. Despite the president's holiday respite, the White House says this morning he addressed serious matters, a briefing on a deadly suicide bombing in Afghanistan's capital. International reports say the Islamic State has claimed responsibility for the attack near Afghan intelligence headquarters in Kabul, killing several victims. In August, President Trump announced the United States would again expand its military presence in Afghanistan, a country that's hosted a substantial U.S. force for more than 16 years. Yesterday, the president turned to domestic matters, tweeting, quote, "The tax cut reform bill, including massive Alaska drilling and the repeal of the highly unpopular individual mandate, brought it all together as to what an incredible year we had. Don't let the fake news convince you otherwise, and our insider polls are strong." Though external polling shows more Americans disapprove of the president's job than approve. He and his congressional Republican allies will also return to Washington next month with unfinished legislation addressing infrastructure, health care, budgeting, and more.
We have the immigration issues that need to be dealt with now, and I think the manner in which that is handled can set the stage for Congress, Democrats and Republicans working together, or if they can't, if the president won't work with us on that, it's going to be a tough year.
And there's also the ongoing special counsel investigation into whether there was collusion with the Russian government in the 2016 campaign. The president has focused on FBI Director Andrew McCabe, as his wife ran as a Democrat for a Virginia state Senate seat.
The president is saying we need to know that our civil servants are doing the honorable thing, and it's important the American people know what happened in that investigation.
McCabe is reportedly expected to retire next March, as soon as he becomes eligible for his government pension. McCabe has already faced several hours of questioning from congressional committees. As for the president, he's expected to spend the balance of his week here in South Florida. Doug?
Rich Edson in West Palm Beach tonight. Thank you, Rich.